Hi, everybody. How are you today? It's my birthday. So I've been thinking a lot about birthdays lately, not just because it's mine, but 10 days ago would have been my mother's. Um, how old would she have been? 101. My mother's, oh no, 102, 102nd birthday. And other family members' birthdays are coming up, which is always a joy. I don't know what to make of birthdays. It's not a, what do they call it? They don't call it a monumental year. You'll think of the title and I won't remember it now. But every birthday is significant, I think. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep the cat from drinking my water. Um, I think that I was fortunate enough to be born into a family that wanted me and expected me and welcomed me. I know that's not the case for everyone. But still, we're celebrating this day over which I had no control. It's just a gift, isn't it? I always think that birthdays we should celebrate especially the moms, but the moms and dads, but especially the moms because they were our portal into this lifetime. And so I do thank my mama. And they mean different things, of course, as we get older. I never understood. Did your family do this? Mine never did. And when I got to school and they started talking about being spanked on your birthday for the number of years that you are and one to grow on. Oh my God, I never understood that. I thought, what a horrible and barbaric thing that was. I remember coming home, I must have been 5 or 6, and saying that to my mother. It was just, I was aghast. That upset me for a long time. You're not going to do that, are you? No, we don't do that in our family. It was just so sweet how she responded. But yeah, I never got that part. And being with people who are significant and people you love, that's what's really important to me now, of course. And I do get to do that today and tomorrow. And being the last day of a month, I celebrate all through February. What the heck? It's the shortest month, and so I just go for it and extend the birthday celebrations for as long as I can. I've already been receiving, birthday wishes from some of you. Thank you. Thank you for remembering. Thank you for saying something on Facebook or sending me a text or yeah, it's just very, very nice. I think birthdays are good because they give us a point to look back on the year just completed since our last birthday and to look ahead and wonder what this next year is going to be like. And so a little trick that I try to do, which I've done with some of you sometimes, is to say, all right, pretend it is a year later and you're looking back on this year. I'm looking back on this year that will have been 68. I'm turning 68 today. I look back on that and say, well, what was that year like? When I think of everything that happened this last year, over which I had no control, and what it was like, and all of the gifts that came to me unexpectedly, and the challenges that were there, that we met and placed our hope and faith in the Spirit to get us through. It's birthdays are pretty spectacular. I happen to believe that we have multiple lifetimes, whether they are past lives or everything is current in multiple realities. I'm not sure. I haven't figured that part out yet. I go back and forth between the beliefs. But I have very little doubt that I have been here in this plane of existence before, and that I've been here with people who are near and dear to me now. There's that look of instantaneous recognition sometimes. There's knowing someone far better, far deeper than we would have otherwise. There's that instantaneous resonance that happens. So of that I'm very sure, and that we will be together again. I do believe in the afterlife, whether it's the Christian version or something beyond what we can express through our current language. So this time, this window of opportunity when we are in this lifetime, I think is significant. And some ways, if we are open to it, I think it is instructive to people, souls, discarnate beings on the excuse me, on the other side, to remind them, help them to connect, to help them understand what's going on with people on this planet, what it's like for a soul to be confined in a body during the time that we're here. My day today is going to be celebrating that, celebrating the fact that I entered into this plane of existence at 11:21 p.m. on a Sunday night. My mother was so excited that she so wanted me to be born in January so I could share that with her, because she was the 21st. And I was by, I don't know, 35 minutes or something. There's a great story that she was friends, we were Presbyterian, but she was friends with the Episcopal priest who was also a professor at the college, at Hartwick College, Louis Van Ness. And because of his clerical collar, he got in to see me before my dad did. That was a long time story in our family. But being born into a family of 3 older siblings and brought home into that loving environment has just been the most amazing, probably the most amazing part of my whole life. And then trying to share that, of course, with the children in my life, and we celebrate their birth. And I always say to them, I celebrate the day that you came into this universe so that you could become part of my life. I think that's what it is for all of us now. Even those of us who were maybe not as wanted, not desired, maybe whose birth came about as a result of violence, or our lives have been hard, terrible, maybe abusive. The one thing that I will say is that the excitement that I feel about my children or my parents or my life, I believe is what God feels about each one of us. And that our birth day does not have to be the day that we were physically born, not just physically born into this life, but the day that we came to understand that we were born of the Spirit, that we are born of that peace of God, that peace of God sounds so quantifying, doesn't it? Peace. We should be thinking in terms of quantum theory, where it's a peace and it's a wave at the same time, but that connection to God is a part of us, every one of us. And the times when we become aware of that, those are our birth days. And the times when we can celebrate that, those are our birthday celebrations. And I am so very grateful and privileged to be able to be in a time and space where I can share my thoughts and where perhaps they're helpful to some. And if not, you can walk away from them and no harm, no foul. But also to be in a time and place where I'm aware of my many, many, countless, boundless privileges. Now it's on me to use them well, right? To be aware of them, because not being aware of them can hurt others. So on this day, when I celebrate a birthday and I'm looking ahead at the new year, I really have to renew my pledge to do what I can to use all of my gifts to the benefit of others and to the glory of God. And so I do. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a great day whenever your birthday is, and that you make today a birthday. All right? Thanks. Till next time, Zara and I say God bless. Take care, and bye for now.